I it is now I'm recording. Hello, hello. I'm streaming live. So here I am, I guess. It's different than going live. Who knew? Who knew? So I want to share with you a little nuggets if you're there, if you're listening. Thank you. If you are later on listen to me, great. You will hear me stumbling along some words that I didn't prepare of saying exactly word by word, but that's you get me natural and authentic. Here it is. So it's a beautiful day in Portland, Oregon, where I am. And every Friday, I try to glean some insight and wisdom from my tradition. And there are three verbs that appear in this weekly Torah portion that Jews all over the world read. And I think these three words is not necessarily Jewish. So if you're not Jewish, please do listen and be, I hope, inspired. So the three words are, and you shall eat, and you shall be satisfied, and you shall bless. Ve'achalta, ve'savata, uverachta. And I've been thinking a lot about it, especially in the terms of the work that I do with positive intelligence and speaking. And so I thought about, what does the word ve'achalta mean? All the things that we put in our bodies, yes, it could be literally foods, but it could also mean, what is it that we feed our soul? What are the things that we feed our brains? How do we nourish our body? What are the thoughts that we allow to enter into our mind? And thinking about it, I know how important it is to try and lean so much into the positive rather than the negative mindset. Yes, there is a balloon flying above me. I'm doing a birthday party for a friend later on. So here are the balloons, and there's 6 of them around here, around this table. So you're seeing some balloons flying over. Anyway, so that's the idea of eating. Do you know what you choose to consume? Or is it automatic? You're just consuming something that around you. Or do you make a point of saying, I don't want to consume or eat that, I want to eat this? The concept of eating is nourishment for our bodies, but it's also nourishment for our soul. And then vesavata, and you shall be satisfied. When do we know that enough is enough? When do you feel satisfied? When do you say to yourself, I've eaten this and now this is my limit and I'm going to stop? Sometimes with food, but definitely through feelings and emotions and actions. And satisfaction, of course, it's about enjoyment. So do you enjoy that which you put in your mind and into your soul? And the last thing is blessing. And in a religious way, it could mean blessing, but really it's about the concept of gratitude. When do we say thank you for the things that entered our brain, entered our body, and filled a void in us so that we are satisfied? If it's toward other people, how often do we show gratitude? If it's toward God, how often do we bless and thank? And if it's toward ourselves, how often do we become self-aware so we will love ourselves, we will be empathizing with ourselves, we will do self-care, right? That's the blessing, that's the gratitude. And I think it really wraps up everything that we have in our lives. When we see something, when we engage in eating, quote unquote, when we're satisfied, when that nourishment has entered and we are happy with it, how do we then outwardly or inwardly show that sense of gratitude? And doing those three things create more of a positive mindset. The more we nourish ourselves so that we are satisfied, so that we bless, the more we're grateful, the more we are happy, the more positive feelings and emotions and thoughts enter our sphere. So in this beautiful Friday day, I wanted to insert those three concepts into your mind. You shall eat, you shall be satisfied, and you shall show gratitude. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.